Well, a very pleasant good afternoon. We're here at Mavic Arena. Southside will take on Prairie Grove. And it's Keith Evans along with Terrell King. And we're kind of recovering from last night's tough loss in basketball from our wonderful trip to Jonesboro, Arkansas, in eastern Arkansas. It's good to be back home.
It is. I was trying to think of the way to phrase this. I think it is that I'm dragging hind toe is the proper phrasage.
I've got that clock in my head, and I woke up a lot earlier than I really wanted to.
Yeah, same here, but it didn't help any.
Again, we've got basketball here to get started now that football season's over, and this will be a good matchup for the Lady Mavs. Saw some good things the other night from Lady Mavs. Paige Watson along with Malia Ty and Clea Pressey really stepped it up.
Balanced scoring
on the Thursday game.
That was really nice to see.
Prairie Grove will control the tip. Swing the ball over. That is Brooklyn Stovall. Stovall looks to penetrate in. Guarded closely by Ty. She gets away and will swing it to the corner. This Prairie Grove team, not a lot of height.
Well, it's similar to what we saw with Ozark the other day, too. It seemed like we were just a little bit longer.
They'll try to penetrate in. They'll go over the corner. There's a nice move all the way to the hole. That is Brooklyn Stovall. They'll get her for a walk.
I guess we'll call that unforced turnover, but it was based off good pressure, for sure.
Well, it's good help defense. Lady Mavs will have their first possession of the ball game. Working out of a man defense for Prairie Grove. Try to feed down low. That's Drosopoulos Hart. Sets up high, post goes up strong. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hope Kidd.
Good move, though. I think that's what you want, shots you want them taking right there.
So push the ball into the front court with Emily Ruley. Looks to penetrate in. The ball's going to be tipped away by Drosopoulos Hart out of bounds. Still inbound underneath their own basket. They'll get the ball in up top to Ruley. Ruley will set the offense. Try to penetrate down. Southside doing a good job. That's good help defense. Down low on the baseline, you had Drosopoulos Hart guarding the ball, then Paige Watson stepping down to deny the basket.
Yep. Keep them guessing.
Kind of a filling out process here. It's Pressey on the left wing, back up top to Watson. Drosopoulos Hart looks to penetrate down. They'll swing across court to Malia Ty. Southside, good ball movement. As Pressey goes in the lane, they'll swing it back out to Paige Watson. It's Lenny Oden over to Ty.
Pretty look.
Back up to Drosopoulos Hart. She'll fire three on the way. It's good. First points of the ball game. Southside leads you early 3-zip. Put some pressure on. There's Lenny Oden on the steal. Takes it. They don't have the numbers. Takes it all the way down. Goes up from about 8 feet up and no good. I like the move, though. Southside's getting away from making that. When you're penetrating the lane like that, they didn't really have the numbers, but they had a good look.
Well, and usually, you're going to draw some contact.
Southside
with a rebound.
Yeah, Southside had the numbers here. They'll swing it down. That's Ty. We'll fire a three up from the side up. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kenny White. White wants to push it into the front court. Whoa, couple steps. There's about a 15-footer up and no good. They'll save the ball back to Oden. Oden getting a lot of touches on the defensive end. There's a pass to Drosopoulos Hart. Makes a nice move. The basket up and good. She's got the first 5 points of the ball game for the Lady Mavs. About 3 minutes in. Prairie Grove going to take a timeout. We'll just keep it here. Good. We'll come back.
Yeah, we're good now.
Got 5:02 to go here. Yana Drosopoulos Hart starting out well for the Mavs. She's scored 5 points. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You shouldn't have to do that. Just tell her. Prairie Grove gets the ball in the front court. They'll fire it up from about 8 feet. That's a nice move to the basket. Can't get the finish there for Hope Kidd. Kenny White gets the rebound. Here's a three on the way up and no good. And there's coming on the help defense coming in to get the rebound is Paige Watson. Lady Mass pushes it into the front court. Nice feed down low on a cutter. That's Kalia Pressey. Feeds it out to Lindley Oden. Fires a three up and no good. Rebound chased down by Emmy Ruley. She'll push it into the front court. She's got the numbers. They'll take it down low. And Southside getting back on defense. There's a nice move to the hole for first basket for Prairie Grove. That was Mattingly Allison, 2 points.
Well, and you mentioned it earlier, Keith. This ball movement, I think, is really going to help us kind of isolate, get some open looks. They're doing a really good job on that right now.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of penetrating the perimeter. Mm-hmm. Something else they're doing good. They've got the height advantage. Southside doing a really good job of setting up the low post so far in the ball game. As Drosopoulos Hart will go back to the foul line for 2 free throws. She's got 5 points here early in the ball game.
Well, and I know you just hated that right there, Keith, driving the bucket and getting contact. You know, it's like worst case scenario, it's 2 points.
Well, I talked to Coach Brunk about that. I said, I've got to apologize. Here's the first free throw. It's up and it's good. But I have to apologize because I told Kalia Pressey that she needs to go strong to the hole. And he said, hey, I like that. Rosa Cheater going to check in along with Anaya Morris. Both those girls had some good moments in the ball game. Well, Drosopoulos Hart off to a big start. Mm-hmm. She's got the first 7 points for the Lady Mavs. There's a play. She makes the steal, looks to take it down, and she will go all the way to the basket up and no good. Morris there to chase it down. That was maybe the situation. You did have the numbers, and I like what they're doing because you got Drosopoulos Hart had a hot matchup right there, and she's going to force contact. Had a really good look.
Well, and I think what you're getting at is, the nice thing is when you got numbers, then you also have options. You drive that bucket, and then you always have 1 or 2 options to kick that ball out and get another open look.
There's a good job by Kalia Pressey making the steal. Gets it over to Rosa Cheater. Cheater will bring the ball up for the Lady Mavs. Cheater looking ahead. I like that. She's got good floor awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Swing the ball back up top. That's Drosopoulos Hart. Lady Mavs doing a good job of cutting to the basket, and they're finding the cutter off the wing.
Mm-hmm.
So now Morris up top. Looks to penetrate in. Makes a nice spin move to the basket. Goes there strong, and there's the basket. Let's go for 3.
I've watched her do that since she was in 7th grade.
I like her game.
It's automatic.
The thing about this Southside team, they've got a little bit of height. They look like a basketball team. Free throws up and good. Good job by Anaya completing the 3-point play. Southside now leads 10-2.
Well, I think they look like a loaded basketball team.
Doing a little chasing there and going to get Drosopoulos Hart for the foul.
I like the face guard, and the only problem is she kind of pushed into her. If she'd had those hands up, it'd have probably been just an easy O steal.
Well, they kind of got mixed up.
Yes.
At the top, they were 2 girls. They were going to set a double team up there, but they had 3 girls. And Prairie Grove get the ball in. Swing it to the left side. They look to penetrate in. Southside working out of a kind of a matchup zone defense. Here's a 3 on the way up and no good. Fight for the rebound. Going to be pulled down off the backside. Now we're going to have a jump ball. Ball will actually go back to the Mavs. 3 games in, Coach Brunk is going to start kind of figuring out what that rotation he likes. I thought it was interesting that Anaya Morris and Rosa Cheater, the first 2 off the bench for the Mavs. Cheater gives Southside some good minutes. She plays hard. They've got some girls that do that. I look at Logan Settle, The way she plays, here's the three by Drosopolis Hart on the way up, no good. And there's a chance at a rebound. Can't hold it by Morris. Ball picked up by Hope Kidd. She'll bring it in the front court. Feeds Brooklyn Stovall.
Well, I think what you liked about that missed rebound down there for the Lady Mavs was, you know, you actually had them blocked out. It was just that three that the ball kicked out a little bit too far.
Got 2 team fouls on both teams. As that was on Rosa Cheater, as Lily Odom checks back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Look at those shoes that she's got on stand out.
No, pretty quick when they check in, huh?
I told you I watched a game where they're going to get a push-off. That's Hope Kidd, her first personal foul, team third. Watching a OKC basketball game the other night, the Thunder, and I think they had probably 10 different shoes of the 10 players on the floor. And one guy actually had pink shoes.
Well, and I think, don't they do like some of those for foundation, like nonprofit?
There's 3 on the way by Drosopolis Hart.
She's got that one figured out tonight.
It may be either that or it's, you know, how they do with the shoe companies. You know, Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah, the royalty kind of thing.
I read a story about him. Actually, you know, he's a Nike guy. He went into, it was one of the players' closets, had Puma, and we're going to have a timeout here. He went to the closet and cut up all of his clothes.
Thought you were going to say he's pushed to have him removed from the team.
But at least he was going to go ahead and give him all his Nike gear.
There you go. I saw, I didn't realize Shaq and I think it's Allen Iverson are big on the Reebok brand. And I saw where they did something similar. They saw some kids out playing, had some Nikes on or something, and traded them out, gave them some brand new Reeboks.
Well, Hakeem Olajuwon had some shoes my son wore, and they were cheap shoes for price-wise, but there's a nice move by Morris on the inside. She has 5 points in the ball game. It's Anaya Morris and Yana Drosopolis Hart with all 15 points. Southside leads 15-2, and there's Morris on the steal. Going to take it strong to the basket. That's a nice move. Let's see what the call. Oh,
that's tough.
I'm not sure about that one. It looked like she took that side step to the right. The defender took a little step over. There was contact, but she was moving.
Yeah, it looked like she was moving for sure.
Coach Brunk going to question that. You got the wrong guy, Coach Brunk.
That's right.
Cole Hawley checks in for Prairie Grove. Look at the ball in the front court. Here's a three on the way. It's off the back of the rim. No good.
I think what's nice is we're forcing them to take some quick shots, and I don't think that's really the game they're wanting to play.
Now, and there's another one. Yeah, they're not getting a lot of rim either.
They're having to rush on every shot. Love it.
Southside gets in the front court. It kind of came up when they brought Nia Morris, and there's a nice move by Drosopolis Hart. She's working hard under that basket.
That's the second one on number 5, Keith.
Hope Kidd, yes.
That's one of their big players.
2 free throws for Drosopolis Hart. First one's up and good. She's 3 for 3 from the foul line. Got 11 points in the first period. They took that cellophane off.
Got it off early.
Second free throw up and good. Leah Ty going to check into the ball game for the Lady Mavs. They got 17 points, 12 by Drosopolis Hart and 5 by Nia Morris off the bench.
Well, what you got to like, too, from Hart is, I mean, that 4 of them are free throws, but they've made 7 shots so far in the first quarter. That's a good sign.
Yeah, they'll be into the first quarter. Southside leads here 17-2. Terrell, you look at what you've seen so far is a good job of Southside on the defensive end. As you were talking about earlier, they're not allowing anything.
Nothing easy.
They're trying to get some quick shots off, and they're not getting any good looks by any means. And give credit to the Southside defense. And I think a lot of it, too, is that help defense that's coming on. We saw it down low on the baseline where They tried to get penetration. It was cut off by Paige Watson, and they're not getting looks, and they're not even getting second shots either.
Well, I think they're mixing it up a little bit, too, because it's like sometimes you see that, help defense coming over, and then sometimes it's like a true switch. I mean, they just switch defenders down there and, try to get back to the matchup they like. So it's definitely working so far today.
And what a game so far by Giannis Versopoulos-Hart. She's got 12 points in the ball game. These kind of starts, if Southside can get these, that's key for the Lady Mavs. I mean, we've talked about that. It's been games where it's been struggle to get things.
Yeah, that's right. And you hope you just get out here, get in the groove, and once you get started early, just keep them falling. You come out here. Looks like we've checked in Layla Brewer, which we saw earlier in the season, hit some pretty big shots coming in off the bench. So hopefully they get a bucket or two here pretty quick. But obviously they play some really, really tough defense as well. Malia Ty back out there as well. Looked like she's going to take the point, but it looks like they're going to have Presley taking up defense on the point.
There's a nice move to the basket. First field goal. That's McKinsley Unfleet for the basket. Yeah, I had a call there to get a Razorback update. Hawks are down at half now. 16.
They are down?
Yeah, they turned it over on the goal line.
We've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's down. They've turned it over twice in the ball game.
So they're losing the turnover battle?
That's hard to believe. That's kind of a theme with us, isn't it?
It really is.
There's a rebound by Paige Watson.
It's our second rebound.
Clea Presley will push it up, takes it strong to the basket.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of lost that ball on her hip.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying to get that cross court over there to Brewer. Brewer was kind of open, and we know she can hit that three.
Lady Mavs leave here 17-4. That press has bothered Prairie Grove. It's kind of sped them up, too. We talk about that all the time. There's a long three. That was actually a Marvin Delph-looking three by Aubrey Carlton. 5-0 run here for Prairie Grove to start the second period. 17-7. Just over a minute gone in the period. You've got your two scorers out of the ball game. That's Layla Brewer checking in for Lady Mavs. Here's a three by Tile away from the corner, up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Mattingly Addison. So get the ball over to Hope Kidd. We'll bring it into the front court.
There we go.
There's a steal. That's Presley goes all the way in for two. That's some good coaching advice she got last week from somebody. I think she was going to try doing it on the previous possession. She just got too far underneath the basket. Here's a three-point shot from the corner up, rolls around no good. They get the rebound up no good.
Yeah, you can see Prairie Grove, they're starting to suck wind a little bit. But it does seem like I don't know, part of that, when you get tired, you kind of have to slow down. It seems like they're kind of playing more at their pace now, getting some of those open looks, taking the easy shots instead of forcing stuff up.
Well, they're kind of like us from previous years, don't have a lot of height.
Well, and we saw that earlier this season too against Siloam. It's like they kind of got us playing a little bit faster than we like to play. And, when we were playing at our speed, man, we were making shots. But as soon as we sped it up just a almost undetectable amount, it just seemed to affect our shooting.
It's all about tempo.
It is.
And if you could get them to play your tempo, that's what's made Ricky Smith such a winning coach. There's a nice move by Ty, takes it all the way down for two. I like the aggressiveness. They're trying to set up for the charge, but they're actually setting up. And I'll go back, too, on that charge call early in the ball game. Do we have a line? In that line underneath there, you can't take a charge? She was actually inside that line. They'll get Malia Ty for the foul. This will be 2 free throws here.
Now, to be fair, Keith, that line sure is faint. So maybe they just couldn't see it very well.
Hope Kidd will go to the foul line for 2 free throws.
Back in for Southside, number 11, Anaya
Yeah, now Morris coming back in the ball game. She gave this Lady Mav team a charge in the first period. 5 big points. Second free throw up, and it's good. That's Hope Kids' first point of the ball game. Cuts that lead down to 13, 21-8.
Uh-oh.
Dangerous cross-court pass going to be stolen. Prairie Grove pushed it into the front court, goes up strong, and okay. I don't think our one referee knows what a block or a charge is.
Certainly seems to be confused.
There'll be 2 free throws here. First one's up, and it's good. It's Mattingly Addison now has 3 points in the ball game. Second free throw good. 2 for 2 from the foul line. She now has 4 points in the ball game. Sophos Hart will feed it to the corner. That's Morris driving down. They'll get a reach-in call. That'll be on Cole Hawley, her first personal foul.
Well, I'd say at least they're consistent on that one.
Well, it's the block charge I'm kind of having some issue with. Get the ball in. That's Morris. There's a nice give and go pass to Sophos Hart. Fires it up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Mattingly Addison. Prairie Grove wants to push it into the front court. They played a lot of girls tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So Kid looks to penetrate in. There's Ty, tries to get the steal. Tries to feed it, going to get a kick ball here.
That's a tough call because that looked like it was going to come right back to us.
And they've checked in Gabby Gamino into the ball game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players have played for Prairie Grove so far tonight. Get the inbounds pass. Swing it over. Kinsley Unfleet. They look to penetrate down low, and there's a nice double team. Ball taken away by Drosopolis Hart. Southside wants to push it up. I like the aggressiveness. Once you make the defensive play, you go ahead and push it up to get the numbers. There's a nice penetration by Oden. Back to Drosopolis Hart. Fires a 3 up on the way up and no good. Rebound going to be,
That's the one thing I remember about Anaya since 7th grade. She's played that kind of hard right there.
I was going to wonder what the call was going to be. They called a foul. I think they called it on Cole Hawley. Yeah, Cole Hawley. I was going to say, are they going to make that call? She actually knocked her into the seats.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a good, hard, aggressive play is what it was.
That's right.
Both girls going after the ball. Going to swing high post. That's Anaya Morris. Morris looks to penetrate down. And good defense by the Prairie Grove girls. That was Cole Hawley held her ground. Morris takes that extra step. And Southside leads here 21-10. Prairie Grove kind of starting to settle down into this. It was, I think at one time, wasn't it 17-3?
Mm-hmm.
Lady Mavs are kind of changing it up. Instead of that slow start, they're having a tough second quarter. Now we get a walking call. They'll get that on Gabby Gamino. This Aubrey French is checked into the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Prairie Grove going to take a timeout.
This new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Welcome back. Here's 21-10 as Lady Mavs opened up a big early lead in the ball game, and Prairie Grove, to their credits, kind of fought their way back into the ball game. Several different combinations for both teams so far here, Terrell. And again, I think these are good games to have right now. It's been an interesting week, this being the third game of the week for the Lady Mavs. And again, they'll come back next Tuesday and play again. But, I mean, the more games you can get in to get early and then get some of those tournament games going really help you once you get to conference. There's a nice move all the way down by Drosopolis Hart for 2 more. She's got 14 points in the ball game.
Well, Keith, you're talking about how Prairie Grove's played, 10 players so far. We've played 12. So we're trying to keep those fresh legs out there to match them. Oh, she jumped a little bit there.
I think we're missing a couple of girls. They haven't played Meridian Chance tonight. I'm not sure she's down there, is she?
I don't see her. Unless she's, no, I don't. Oh, looks like she's got like a T-shirt on and long black pants.
Yeah, she had a little bit of an injury or something, didn't she?
I believe so.
They'll get Paige Watson for the foul. It's her first. It'll be the team third foul on the Mavs. Again, we've got 3:19 to go here. Southside leads 23-10. There's a nice give and go past the inside. She can't handle it, and there's a good hustle play by Aubrey French. They take the ball away. Drosopolis Hart picks it up off the ground, gets it over to French. They'll get it into the front court. Drosopolis Hart is going to remind you a lot of, I'm going to make a comparison here. Terrell Warren, we watched him get better. This is the third ball game. I'm seeing a lot of confidence in that young girl. Be a 13 foul on Prairie Grove. Be 2 free throws here for Drosopolis Hart. That was on Gabby Gamino. First free throw up and good.
Yeah, Keith, I like your analogy of Terrell Warren because that's pretty astute little comparison there.
Drosopolis Hart's been working on those free throws. She's 6 for 6 from the foul line. I like that too. When you penetrate and you cause the contact, get the reward.
That's it. Take the easy ones. Get you, as Keith Evans would say, get you a blow while you're scoring. Take a second off.
It's a nice play. Good play. Again, that was Paige Watson to Drosopolis Hart. Goes up strong and really pretty good defense by Gabby Gamino. Actually was able to pin her down. She went a little bit too far under the basket and couldn't get back up. Southside increasing that lead back up there on a 4-0 run here. They'll try to penetrate in. We're going to have a whistle. I believe that's going to be on Aubrey French. Be her first personal foul. Team fourth. Leah Presley going to check back in the ball game. I'm sure she might have not.
She took an elbow down on the other end on defense, and I think she's got a bloody nose right now. She's tough, though.
She's giving Southside some good minutes. There's a nice inbounds play for 2 points for Hope Kidd. She's got 3 points in the ball game. Those are the ones your coaches don't like.
That's tough.
Nice play, though, by Prairie Grove. Here's a 3 by Drosopolis Hart on the way up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Malia Ty. She fires up from about 15 up and no good. There's Drosopolis Hart again. Goes up for 2 more.
$11 made shots for Hart tonight already.
Ellie Carroll's checked in for the Lady Mavs, too. We haven't seen Settle either. I'm not sure she's down there. There's a nice move. That's Carroll takes it all the way the hole for 2 more. Lead up to 17 now.
Keith, it's getting out of hand.
8-2 run here by the Lady Mavs. There's another steal, and we're going to get a foul call. 2 free throws from Malia Ty.
Getting out of hand in a good way.
Yeah. Kinsley Umfleet will get the foul call. And we're going to have a timeout here. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Family, it's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Welcome back, Terrell. Get this stat. Giannis Drosopoulos Hart has 18 points. He's given that Matt Williams effort here in the first half.
A couple steals as well.
Yeah, Nia Brewer with 5 points off the bench. Ellie Carroll, her first 2 of the ball game. Malia Ty with 2, and Clea Presley with 2. While for Prairie Grove, Hope Kidd has 3. Your leading scorer, Mattingly Addison, off the bench with 4. Aubrey Carlton has 3, and McKinsley Umfleet has 2 points to round the scoring for Prairie Grove.
Well, one thing, Odin, not any points on that scoring line yet, but got a couple rebounds and a steal. So, you feel pretty good. You got, you got one hockey line in there right now. You feel like if you got to go to that second line because of what Prairie Grove's throwing at you, you're going to be in good shape.
What I'm seeing with this South, there should be 2 free throws for Malia Ty, correct?
Well, they only got 4, right?
Well, that should have been the 5th if they marked. Well, I guess they didn't.
I
they must have one off.
For some reason, I was thinking that was the 4th one.
It is the 4th one. That's what they've got on the board. That's why Ty wasn't real happy, because I think she thought she was going to get free throws.
Yeah, that's right.
But Southside's got some girls that can come off the bench. Allie Carroll's come off along with Anaya Morris. They've got some players.
Play really good defense, and then we've seen more scoring, man. That's what you want to see.
There's a nice move by Pressey down low. Goes up for the shot. No good. So Mattingly Addison gets the rebound for Prairie Grove. They want to push it into the front court.
Credit Prairie Grove, man. They're pulling down a lot of those boards.
They can swing it over. Southside working out of it's kind of a zone defense. For some of the belief, though, I like it when you give them different looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Mix it up.
Get Ellie Carroll her first personal foul. That'll be the team 5th on the Lady Mavs. Speed free throws here for Prairie Grove.
Well, we always talk about balanced scoring. Right now we got a lot of balanced fouling, Keith. It's like
well, that's good. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but 1 apiece for
everybody except 12.
You've only got 2 and 2. The Prairie Grove ladies have 2 fouls. Hope Kidd along with Cole Hawley. As Mattingly Addison will go to the foul line. She's your leading scorer for Prairie Grove. First free throws up, and it's good. She's 3 for 3 from the foul line. Terrell, do you think this Southside Lady Mav team, they look like they're a little bit better handling the basketball than we've seen in previous teams?
Well, certainly moving it around a lot better, which I think helps you handle the ball better because, you're just practicing passing a lot.
Second free throw up and no good. It's a good rebound, though, by Drosopoulos Hart getting in front of the shooter because Addison had a chance to get that. And there's a nice move down low by Drosopoulos Hart. There's a rebound by Pressey. Goes up strong off the glass, and we're going to get a foul call on the Lady Mavs. That's on Drosopoulos Hart, her second personal foul. Be shooting free throws again.
Hate that in the last minute of the half.
Well, it's always nice when you're on the good side of turning the score around to make it even, but you're on the big side.
Right.
You've got an 18-point lead here as Gabby Gambino will go to the foul line for Prairie Grove. She'll get 2 free throws here. Underneath the minute here, it's 57.5 seconds to go. First free throws up and good.
Right on cue. Odin back in there.
Second free throw up and good. Addison now with 6 points in the ball game, 4 for 4 from the foul line. Lady Mav's going to slow it down here. Get the ball over to Clea Presley off the left wing, back up top. Anaya Morris. Feed that low post. That's Presley. Goes corner. Here's the 3 by Paige Watson on the way up and no good. Good ball movement, a good look. There's a nice move by Morris. Ball goes out of bounds off the Lady Mavs. Will go back to Prairie Grove. That's been what you touched on earlier too, Terrell. The ball movement that Southside has showed here in the ball game has been exceptional. Working that ball around, feeding the high and low post.
Well, and we got a little bit of Southside royalty here. Cooper Watson showed up to help out. And one thing I saw on that possession right there from Anaya was, we actually saw a bounce pass into the paint.
I
don't know that I've ever seen that since Cooper Watson played here. That old bounce pass. it's an elusive thing.
We might suit him up here.
That's what I told him. I said, we're going to introduce you here in a minute. And he said, just be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, we
'cause I
need
told
that high
him
low
what to
post
bring.
game. That's what we need today from the Southside team.
That's right. You're going to set it up, Keith.
Yep, Lady Mav's going to take a timeout. Yes, you're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to BurtonPools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
Welcome back here. We've got 20 seconds to go here. Southside leads here 29-15. And
I expect to see a dunk out of that timeout, Keith.
Southside work for the last shot. Here's Tile bringing across the half-court line. Ty looks to penetrate down, takes it down all the way over to Lindley Odom, tries to feed down low, and there's a nice steal. That was Hope Kidd on the steal.
There we go. Lock it up.
It's a good job by Southside. They got to be careful there on the reach.
On the very last.
Yeah, did a great job of really not giving them a chance to get up there and get a good look. Southside leads you at the half, 29-15. Be back with the first half scoring summary after this. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
Is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
it goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an Aquacrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to BurtonPools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more at Or.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality service to the River Valley for 6 generations.
Here at the Oil Doctor, we keep your engine running smooth with fast, reliable oil changes done right. Car care should be easy. That's why our expert techs get you in, out, and back on the road fast. Plus, with our loyalty program, your first oil change comes with a discount, and you'll earn free perks on your 3rd and 6th visits, as well as a free oil change every 8th visit. So why wait? Drive in today and experience service that's fast, friendly, and built for your convenience. Only at the Oil Doctor.
Let me tell you about this new pretzel cheddar club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. When I add the Dijon mustard to this pretzel bun, it takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Family. It's bigger than bloodlines, stronger than DNA. It's the circle we draw around the people that matter, the people we care about and care for, the folks who inspire us, guide us, root for us. Family means finding common ground, rolling up our sleeves, and making our way side by side. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
Summer's winding down, but the savings are just getting started. Dive into the end-of-season sale at Burton Pools and Spas. For a limited time, save up to $14,000 on fiberglass pools. And the first 10 customers who purchase an AquaCrete pool with a premium vinyl finish will receive a free hot tub. Don't miss these incredible deals. Visit our stores in Fort Smith, Springdale, or Greenland, or go to BurtonPools.com for more details. At Burton, we do more than build swimming pools. We build long-term relationships.
At Autoplex Collision Repair, we're not just about fixing cars. We're committed to providing the best customer experience. Our team is here to guide you through every step of the repair process. We make it easy, transparent, and stress-free. And with convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, your repair is always close to home. At Autoplex, your satisfaction is our priority. Visit fixrex.com to schedule your repair today and see why customers trust Autoplex.
We'll come back here at the half, and Terrell, I was kind of making the comment. I looked up the score. It was 31-13. I looked back up there, and it's 29-15, and you said they had given the wrong basket to the, I'm going to say the wrong basket to the wrong team.
Yeah. Well, I think I think it was
to the right team, I should say.
I think those free throws ended up getting put on the wrong scoring line.
Well, I go by the scoring. I've got 15 points for the Lady Tigers. As we look at the scoring for the first half, Hope Kidd had 3 points. Madeline Addison off the bench was her leading scorer with 6 points. Aubrey Carlton 3, McKinsley Umfleet 2, and Gabby Gamino 1 point. While for the Southside Lady Mavericks, what a big first half for Yana Drosopoulos Hart, 18 points.
I don't know the last time we saw, that kind of scoring in a girls' game, but man, like you were talking about earlier, that's kind of a Matt Williams, Alex Rofer type effort.
Well,
Bruin so far.
To me, what was more impressive about it too is the fact she was 6 for 6 from the foul line.
Yep.
I think that was the key in that. And then you had Anaya Morris off the bench with 5 points, Clea Presley 2, Malia Ty 2, and Allie Carroll rounded up scoring for the Lady Mavs with 2 points. But there was some looks too. Clea got some good looks there. They just weren't falling for her. And Southside doing a good job really posting up Paige Watson along with Clea Presley, feeding the low and high posts, getting the looks that they're getting. And you got to be impressed so far. And especially, I go back to the Southside defense, really solid so far.
Well, and since you hinted on, suggesting that driving to the bucket, I think what we're kind of seeing there is Presley's getting under the bucket and, getting surprised that they're so open. Got those open looks and ended up under the basket. So, hopefully you get that little move tuned in, and that should turn into a lot of points as well.
To start the second half here, the ball, if I'm correct on the arrow, should be the Lady Mavs basketball to start the second half. Well, they jumped out to a quick lead. I believe it was 17-3 at one time, and actually maintained that the rest of the half as Lady Tigers kind of cut into that lead a bit, but Southside able to go back, and I think it was Drosopoulos Hart really picking it up again there towards the end of the first half.
Well, and, credit Coach Brunk. I think he kind of noticed Prairie Grove kind of cutting into that lead, and I think for a while there he was trying to match their legs, and then you keep our legs fresh just a little bit, put your scores back out there and take that big old lead again, and what we've seen is that lead just kind of compound on the Prairie Grove Tigers.
And Southside have the ball to start the second half here. You got to be impressed with my job of being able to stay away from first and second quarter after last night.
Oh, yeah.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a challenge to go between sports within, a little bit over 12 hours.
It's kind of like spending the night at the prom, isn't it?
That's right.
Not sure what's going on here. We're having a little discussion with one of the Lady Tiger players with the officials.
They're setting up the trick play, Keith.
Is that it?
They're reporting a tackle in as an eligible receiver. I don't know what we're doing here either. I guess maybe she's got an injury. Looks like they're taping something maybe.
That's Cadence Jinks. We actually didn't see her a lot in the first half. Started the ball game. Maybe she had something she was wearing they had to take off. Oh, they taped her finger up.
Yeah, they taped something up on her finger.
Yeah, she's got her finger taped up. That might have got a sprain or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not good for a basketball player, especially if it's on your shooting finger. Leah Todd will set the offense for the Lady Mavs. Goes left side, Clea Presley. Goes cross court. That's Drosopoulos Hart. Takes it strong to the basket. Goes up strong off the glass. No good.
Nice move. You know what I like the most about that right there is we accidentally missed the shot. You don't want to do that, but we followed the shot.
But what I liked about it too was the fact, did you see how she turned her body sideways? The shot couldn't be blocked.
To avoid the block.
Leah Ty will set the offense up, penetrates down, goes up from about 8 feet, up and good. Leah Ty now with 4 points in the ball game. First points here of the second half. Going to get Paige Watson for the foul. Be her second personal foul, team first.
That's one of those, I think she learned that introduction from Big Brother.
You better be kind to Big Brother over there. He's Big Brother.
He's a lot bigger than I am. He's got that reach.
Yeah, and there's two old dudes over here, so be kind. They're almost, I think that might have been backcourt. She looked like she dribbled across court and then threw it back, and there's a nice play by Drosopolis Hart. Going to have a jump ball here. Another thing I like about this Southside Lady Mav team is those court burns you get diving after balls.
That doesn't feel good.
No, but it's hard play.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about that, and here's a nice move to the basket, going up strong, but can't get the finish. They'll get the rebound. That is Hope Kidd for two more. But what I like about this Southside team, it doesn't matter who's on the floor. It doesn't matter what the score is. These kids are playing hard.
Every trip up and down the court.
Here's a three by Drosopolis Hart on the way up and no good. Ball goes out of bounds to go back to the Lady Tigers. We got 6:43 to go here in the third period. Southside leads this one 31-17. Lady Mavs going to have to hurry here to get it across the line. Southside doing a good job. Tell you what, if we'd had that other official from the other night, he'd have called that about 5 seconds ago.
That's right.
Lady Tigers will set the offense up top. Swinging it over the side, that's Brooklyn Stovall. Hope Kelly looks to penetrate in. Hope Kidd. Swing it up top. Had a look there, didn't take it. Drive down, go up strong off the glass. It's no good. That's Cadence Jinks.
They've had quite a few open looks, especially out in three-point land. But
yeah, they look a little more confident on the offensive end, moving the ball around.
Mm-hmm. At least with this lineup.
There's that dangerous pass. It's going to be stolen. Going to have a breakaway here. Going up for the layup, but she's not able to finish and get the rebound. They'll get the basket. That's Hope Kidd. She'll be fouled. A chance at three-point play here. They're going to get Drosopolis Hart for her third personal foul.
Well, what you hate about that one, Drosopolis, gets back there in a hurry and basically has to fight three of those Lady Tigers by herself because everybody else is back on the other end of the court. So it looked like Malia had maybe overshot the rebound.
Free throws up and good. Kidd a quick 5 points here in the second half. She's up to 8 points in the ball game. Lady Mavs need a basket here, lead down to 11. Swing it cross court. That's Southside did that against Siloam Tuesday night, and they need to get away from those cross court passes. It's working that perimeter, taking it up top, and it's that quick pass. When you go up off a wing up to the top, swing it around, and then attack the basket.
Well, or make sure the defender's not looking. I mean, that's what I think we're doing. We're kind of throwing into a defender that's actually watching for that steal.
Yeah. Look at Lindley Odom for the foul. That'll be her second personal foul. Be 13 foul. This will be some shooting opportunities here for the Lady Tigers. That cross-court pass, I think the reward is not worth the risk on that.
Yeah, it just kind of floats up there if you're not if you two-hand pass it.
I mean, you're going through a lot of bodies to get that over. And here's a three on the way up, off the rim, no good. And there's inside position, going up strong for the basket. That's Cadence Jinks, her first points of the ball game. And I know Coach Brunk, that was another thing that I know Coach Brunk was worried about. We saw it in the Siloam game. We're not blocking off that weak side. Jinks is able to step inside there, get the rebound, and get a chance at three-point play.
Yeah, that backside cutter's starting to come open just about every time down the court for Prairie Grove.
Rosa Cheater going to check in the ball game for Lindley Odom. Free throws up, and it's good. Going to have a ball game here, Terrell. It's down to 8 now, 31-23.
Oh, we got them right where we want them, Keith.
8-2 run to start the third period here for the Lady Tigers. Go across court. Here's a three by Paige Watts on the way up and off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lady Tigers, and they're doing a better job of handling the press. And it didn't look fancy there, and there's a nice move down the baseline, get it, feed inside up for two more. That's mainly Addison. She now has 8 points in the ball game. Southside going to take a timeout. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
An accident can leave you feeling stuck, uncertain of where you can go. At Autoplex, we specialize in getting your vehicle repaired quickly and accurately. Our expert technicians use the latest tools and OEM parts to restore your car to its pre-accident condition. With precision and care, we ensure your car looks and performs as if the accident never happened. Ready to get your car back on the road? Visit fixrex.com to start your repair today.
With rising costs everywhere, from groceries to gas, we know repairs can feel out of reach. Insurance deductibles and repair costs can make you hesitant to start. But at Autoplex, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between your budget and getting your car repaired. Our Repair Now, Pay Later option helps ease the financial burden so you can get the quality repairs you need without the wait. Let us help you get back on the road. Visit fixrex.com to learn more.
Well, a 10-2 run to start the third period. He has cut a Southside lead from 13 down to 6, Terrell. And
like you said, we got us a ball game now.
yeah, they're getting some confidence. You're seeing the Lady Tigers hit the boards hard, and I think one big difference that has made a difference in this ball game here in the second half has been they're getting more comfortable in the offense. They're actually handling the Southside press a lot better, and you know, we may be in for a fight here in the second half.
Well, you know, Southside gone a little bit dry too from the floor.
There's a three by Rosa Cheater up. It's good.
Right on cue right there. Rosa had to come out a little bit earlier than she probably wanted to in that first half. Got a quick couple fouls.
She's done a good job, though, coming off the bench and kind of giving well, now she's in there with Ty at the same time, but she's actually kind of probably your number 2 point guard coming in.
The supplement.
It's a big basket, though. Gets that lead back up to 9. We've got 3:54 to go here. Again, one thing you got to watch, too, you still got almost half of the third period, and Southside has 14 fouls. And that's a dangerous one right there. You don't want 34 to pick up that fourth foul.
No, and Prairie Grove, I mean, they've shown already that they can shoot a free throw.
There's a nice move to the hoop, up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Nia Brewer. Excuse me, Nia Morse. I knew I was going to do that before the season was over.
Well, we said that name a lot last year. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Cheater was wanting to make that quick pass up, but that was a good job of really cutting in front of the intended target. McKinsley Umfleet came over there and played the passing lane, and she ended up taking the walk. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here for right now. With 3:29 to go, Southside got that big basket from Rosa Cheater to get that lead back up to 9, Terrell, and it's been a fun ball game so far. Just
action-packed.
Yeah, and give both teams credit. Both teams are well coached. You see the things that the Lady Mavs have been able to do to build up the lead, but then you look on the other side at the Lady Tigers, the job they've done really, and they took the 30-second time out there because they didn't have the numbers and nobody was open. Would have been a 5-second call, but they've done a good job of really kind of slowing the tempo down a bit. And then another thing, a couple of things that have hurt Southside here in the second half have been those cross-court passes, along with not blocking down in the low blocks.
Yeah, we saw early with Prairie Grove, I mean, quite a few unforced turnovers. I think they had 5 in that first half. And, you know, now we're kind of returning the favor with those cross-court passes kind of floating on us.
And we haven't got Jasana Stropos-Hart had a big first half with 18 points. He's been held scoreless. That's kind of a big factor here so far. But Rosa Cheater coming off the bench gets a big 3 for the Lady Mavs.
Yeah, and that's what you need. Somebody, you know, we saw Nia come in there and make some points, but you kind of need another deep threat out there so Hart can play their game.
Lady Mavs doing a good job of switching on defense. There's Cadence Jinks fired up.
Thankfully, Nia's not just a little bit taller because she would have made contact with that one. Another unforced turnover.
Lady Mavs have kind of got away, and it may be the defense that they're playing now. That's like a 1-3-1.
Well, and you see they're coming all the way out to half court.
There's going to be a steal by Hope Kidd. There's another steal by Malia Ty. Fires it up. No good. Lady Tigers push it into the front court. They'll go corner. Here's an open 3-4 Kidd up. It's going to be a bit long. Rebound pulled down by Nia Morris. Lady Mavs did a good job blocking off that opposite side. And there's a nice move down by Drosopolis Hart for 2. She's now got 20 points in the ball game.
Sometimes I think taking that break at halftime kind of hurts your hot shooter. Kind of get a little bit out of the groove, but.
And we're going to reach in on Malia Ty.
That's tough. That's going to be number 3 on her.
I was thinking Malia Ty, she's got to be careful of. She got in foul trouble Tuesday night, and I like the aggressiveness, but sometimes you get a couple of fouls called that really aren't necessary.
Well, and anytime you get to that third foul, I mean, unless you're late in the fourth quarter or something, it kind of changes how hard you can really press up on defense. So hopefully Pressie's going to come back in and be able to fill it up.
Now this will be 2 free throws for Mackenzie Umfleet. He's going to try to see who's going to be shooting the free throws.
Hey, Cooper, you got the replay? They need some help over there.
We need like a rewind like the old VHS tapes where you can just rewind it back.
That's right. Old school.
Umfleet will get 2 free throws here. First one's up and it's good. Kinsley's now got 3 points in the ball game. Cuts that lead down. Still in double figures, 36-26. Paige Watson will check back in the ball game for the Lady Mavs. Got Rosa Cheater, Paige Watson, Nia Morris, Kalia Pressey, and Giannis Drosopolis Hart. Excuse me, Yana. I think I said you. I want to say I'm thinking of Giannis, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of similarities there.
I agree.
They play real hard on both ends of the court.
I'll tell you one thing about this Prairie Grove team. They do a good job shooting free throws.
They do.
Get that lead down to 9.
I don't know. They missed 2 of them.
I think Kidd made, well, no, hers was a 3-point play, as was Caden Jinks. Here's a look from the corner. That's Paige Watson, fires it up and no good. And there's a nice rebound. Actually, it's taken away. I think they could be on Paige Watson, I believe. Be her 3rd personal foul. Actually, it's a Nia Morris.
I was going to say, so she fouled herself and gets free throws. That's a new one for me.
New way of officiating.
That's right.
Yeah, we jinxed them.
There
First
you
one's
go.
off and no good.
We did our job.
Yeah, that's Kenny White looking for
right
her first
back
points
in
of the
this
ball
thing.
game. Second free throw's up, off, no good. It's a good rebound by Pressey going over there getting that ball as Morris wants to push it up, gets it to Paige Watson. Watson will take it down low.
Nice.
Up top to Pressey, swings it over to Rosa Cheater. Cheater will set the offense up. Tries to go cross court and going to go out of bounds. Yeah, Lady Mavs were lucky that ball didn't get stolen.
Yeah, you could tell that's what Hart was really kind of playing for the steal.
This is one of those games, too, that Coach Robert Brunk will look at. And first of all, you won't get the win. Feel good about the win for the rest of the weekend. But there's a lot of stuff you're going to see that are reoccurring themes that we talked about that they're going to have to clean up, especially when you start playing some of these 7A West teams.
Oh, yeah, you get into conference play, and a lot of those passes just won't be there anymore.
Yeah, some of those girls will have that extra step and will make those plays.
Hey.
There's that foul you were talking about for Kenny White.
It's just a little premonition's all it was.
Southside get the ball back here. We've got 1:28 to go here. They're ahead by 9, 36-27. Lady Mavs kind of on a scoring drought here. They've scored 7 points here in the third period. Drosopolis Hart tries to drive in. Here's a three by Pressey on the way up and no good. There's a nice rebound by Nia Morris, puts it in the hole. Good work and good bank work.
She plays hard, man. I've never seen her really take a trip off. Only time you see her take a trip off is if she's off the court because she's hurt.
Yeah, she's 5'10". She's got that size, too. And I love we talked about Logan Settle. You get that motor running all the time. There's a good job getting the ball down from Lindley Oden all the way to Ty. She can't finish, and she'll be fouled.
On number 10 again?
Yeah. That's on Kenny White. They're making up for that.
Well, I think it's like they hear it, and it just gets in their head. So
nice play, though, by Lindley Oden, though.
Very nice.
Yeah, just get that pass out, give Ty a chance to do her thing. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Leah Ty has 4 points in the ball game. Second free throw off the back of the rim, and she gets the shooter's roll. Ty now with 5 points in the ball game. Southside back up by 12, 39-27. Is that score right? I thought it was. We were ahead by 9 when we were shooting free throws.
Well, I think we would have been ahead by 9, but I think they missed both of their free throws. I think it was 37-27.
Okay. Well, we just made one, though. Now we're ahead by 12.
Oh, yeah. That is a good point.
That's 4 fouls on Malia Ty. Y'all say outside better be careful here. You're getting some girls in foul trouble. You got Ty with 4, Drosopolis Hart with 3. Kenny White's been involved in a lot of things here in the last 2 to 3 minutes. Gets 2 free throws here. First one's up and it's good. It's her first point of the ball game. Cuts that lead down to 11. Second free throw's up and air ball. See if Southside wants to hold for the last shot here. Got Aubrey French checked in for Malia Ty. Go left wing, Drosopolis Hart. Sets up the offense. Over to Clea Pressey, down to 10 seconds. It's Aubrey French. Nice inside pass to Drosopolis Hart, up and no good. As Kenley White gets the rebound, that is going to be into the third period. Southside leads 39-28. Be back at the start of the fourth period after this. What's the Southside Lady Mavericks basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Consumer notice. Interest rates are at a 22-year high. To gauge the demand for lower rates, or Chevrolet of Fort Smith is holding a great percent event. 1.9% financing for 60 months on select models is in effect. New 2023 Silverado 1500, new 2023 Equinox, new 2023 Trailblazers. 1.9% financing. Plus, get over $3,000 in or extra value. Or Chevrolet of Fort Smith.
You always get more at Orr.
Have you been to the River Valley's only multi-sport facility? Then let's hang out. The Hangout in Fort Smith is the only sports facility that offers indoor tennis and pickleball, indoor and outdoor basketball, and has now added multiple soccer fields. Soccer leagues are forming soon. Did you know the Hangout also has an 8,000 square foot fitness center with bar, yoga, HIIT, and Pilates classes? The Hangout, 5400 Gary Street, or thehangoutfs.com. Fitness, sports, and more. Let's hang out.
Welcome back here as we look at the scoring summary through 3 periods. First for the Lady Tigers, your leading scorer is Manley Addison. She has 8 points, along with Hope Kidd with 8 points. While for the Lady Mavs, Yana Drosopolis Hart has 20 points, followed by Nia Morris off the bench with 7. Malia Ty with 5 points, but Ty has 4 fouls, and that's something you're going to have to watch, Terrell, is you've got Ty with 4, and Drosopolis Hart has played really, well, she played the whole third period with 3 fouls. Lady Mavs will get the ball to start the fourth period here. Lindley Oden has the ball, looks to penetrate down, swings it to the corner. That's a Nia Morris. Makes a nice spin move, goes up strong off the glass. No good. Lady Tigers into the front court. Here's a three on the way off the glass. No good. She kind of went off the side of the backboard with that. That was Cadence Jinks. Here's Rosopoulos Hart. Makes a nice move to the inside for two. What a move.
There we go.
They tried to set the charge up. She made a nice side shuffle to the left. Got the layup. Southside now leads 41-28. Just a little over 7 minutes to go here in the fourth period. There's a nice move to the inside, up and no good. Now they'll get a rebound off that backside. That's Magdalene Addison now in double figures with 10 points. They'll get a foul here. That's going to be on Cadence Jinks, her first personal foul. Actually, her second. I guess I got that 2 fouls confused with number 1, her jersey number, so he actually has 1. I'd never do that.
No.
South will get the ball. Here's Paige Watson will inbound the ball for the Lady Mavs. They'll get it in low. That's Lindley Odom goes for the shot and she'll be fouled. That's 2 quick fouls on Cadence Jinks. As Odom will go to the foul line. Good job by Paige Watson. Actually, it was a no-look pass from the inbounds as they let Lindley Odom work her way down low to the low post. First free throws off the back of the rim, rolls around and does everything but go down.
Yeah, I don't know where Paige Watson would ever seen a no-look pass. She just comes up with stuff that's just amazing.
You're trying to be kind now. I think you're in trouble. Second one's up and good. You guys wouldn't have my back last night when we were going to jump that big guy doing the chains last night. He's only about 6'8", 300 pounds.
I told you I had your back.
Yeah, I know my back.
From way back.
Yeah, shoving me into the line of fire. I know what happens there.
All I got to do is outrun you, Keith.
That wouldn't be hard to do at this point in my life, I can tell you that. Lady Tigers try to fight back here in the ball game. We've got exactly 6:30 to go here. There's a nice penetration through the basket.
Block.
A good defensive play by Anaya Morris. That help defenses there.
Came in off the bench. She's 5 rebounds, a block, and a steal so far.
7 points.
And 7 points, yeah.
That's what you like to see, though. You like to see those girls that can fill the stat sheet up, not just scoring-wise, but in the other areas such as rebounding and assists and steals.
Especially when they're a sophomore.
There's a nice move to the basket by Paige Watson. It's picked up by Morris, and she'll be fouled. That's Cole Hawley.
Did you like her going right back up to the bucket?
It's 3 on Cole Hawley. Yeah, you're drawing those fouls when you get it in. Another thing the Lady Mavs are doing, they're taking advantage of that height.
Yes. Well, that's it. I mean, especially if you're taller than, your defender.
Yeah, first free throw's up and good for Morris. She's got 8 points in the ball game. And what I like, too, a lot of times you'll say that's over the back, but it's not because you got that height advantage, and they're not backing into us.
Right, and then all they can really do when you're taller is just foul you. They really don't have another choice.
Lead back up to 14. It's 44-30. We've got 6:08 to go here in the ball game. Nice feed down low. Work a shot, underhand scoop shot up, and it's good. That's a nice shot by Mattingly Addison. She now has 12 points in the ball game. Lady Mavs hurry to the front court. They'll feed low post.
Nice.
That's Paige Watson on a nice sweet shot for 2. Her first 2 points of the ball game.
That's one of my favorite shots right there. It's tough, though. That side look's not for everybody.
That's like the old announcer said, that's string music right there. Nothing but net. Here's a 3 on the way from the corner. It's going to be a bit short by Brooklyn Stovall. There's a nice rebound by Hope Kidd. Southside gets the rebound as Lindley Odom is going to. Yeah, going to get some help there. She turns that ball over, kind of got away from her. I think she was looking up court, wanting to make the play, and the ball got away.
It's all right. Just go get another rebound.
What I like about this Lady Mav team is you'll notice, and we saw this with Cheater really in the first half too, and there with Lindley Odom, is they're looking up the court. They're looking for any advantage they can get, and they're trying to get that numbers game and, in transition.
Well, we even see Hart coming in, driving that ball up the court real fast, even on the inbound, trying to see if we can get them sleeping.
I'm going to tell you what,
Nice.
23, Mattingly Addison's done a good job really working those boards for the Lady Tigers. Nice move by Drosopolis. Hard all the way, can't get the finish. And you got to be careful there. Well, we got a break on that one. They got Rosa Cheater for that foul, but I think they could have easily have called that on Drosopolis Hart. That's what you'll learn, too. That's what I was talking about earlier with Malia Ty is, if you miss a shot or something happens, play within yourself.
That's it.
And we saw it the other night. She got the 5 fouls. She's got 4 tonight. I mean, she plays aggressive, and you like that, but there's also some of those fouls I think she can't avoid. We're daring them to take a 3, aren't we?
Really are.
Yeah. Get about a 15-footer. That's a nice shot, and she'll be fouled.
I thought that was a clean block.
Get Paige Watson for that. It's her 3rd personal foul. Team 2nd. And it's Brooklyn Stovall will go to the foul line looking for her first points of the ball game. First free throw's good. Southside ahead here, 13, 4:44 to go. They got within 9 at one time, Terrell, and the Lady Mavs been able to push it back out. As I said earlier, I think it's been a good competitive ball game. It's been one of those games where I think both teams are got to be pleased with certain aspects, but then there's also areas too in the ball game where they know they've got to improve once they get to conference play, and it's both sides. I think Prairie Grove's been a good test for them, and the fact they've had to deal with the pressure of the whole ball game and kind of learn to kind of play a little more up tempo and avoid those turnovers and get some better looks. While obviously for Southside, it's been the passing mistakes and then the missed rebounds. And we're going to have a timeout here. With that timeout, we'll take one too. You're watching Southside Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.
Uncertain on how much your repair is going to cost? At Autoplex Collision Repair, we understand that unexpected accidents can leave you financially stressed. That's why we offer Repair Now, Pay Later. Start your repairs today and spread the payments over time so you don't have to wait to get back on the road. With flexible payment options, you get the repairs you need without the financial burden. Let's get you back on the road, worry-free. Visit fixrex.com to learn more and start your repair today.
The story of our family business starts back in 1878 when our ancestors settled in Old Town Van Buren and set up shop. We have been providing quality work, craftsmanship with the finest materials available using time-honored and traditional methods. Providing quality.
Welcome back here. It's been a lot of fun here, Terrell, getting in some ball games here, and another chance for Lady Mavs to notch another victory, it looks like, for with a 46-34 lead. We've got 4:35. Still plenty of time in the ball game, and you like the effort. Drosopolis Hart having a big ball game with 22 points, but I think the unsung hero tonight's been Anaya Morris.
Yeah, she's definitely starting to get her feel.
Get the ball to Rosa Cheater.
Was that the old wing T inbounds play?
I don't know, but there's Ty. Goes strong.
Nice.
That's a good job by Malia Ty. Got a chance at a three-point play here. Malia's got 7 points in the ball game.
Keith, I got to agree with you, man. We look like a totally different team when we're driving the bucket strong like that.
Well, I called that play last night on the touchdown.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, though. Philly special.
Yeah, I love that. That should be one free throw. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah,
so. I mean,
we'll take another one if you want to give it to us, but give us the 2, okay?
Give us 4.
Yeah, we'll take that. Southside now leads by 15. I like the emotion that Malia Ty plays with, too.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they're not necessarily going to be your leading scorer every night, but they come out and they play hard defense every single night.
Get Ellie Carroll for the walk.
That's tough. I think we're getting a little bit of a hurry and, kind of forget to put that ball on the ground just one time.
I like this height, though.
Mm-hmm.
This group has. And again, like I said, there's things you got to work on, and Coach Brunk knows that. But there's a lot of good positives. The scoring, I'm impressed with the scoring.
Yep.
There's a nice move to the basket. Can't get the finish as McKinsley Umfleet. Lady Mav's going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here on the timeout. We've got, it's only a 30-second timeout. 3:58 to go here. 49-34, Southside leads this ball game, and it's just been one of those games where
total domination.
You got to. I don't know if I would actually say that, because they actually got the lead down to about, I think it was 8 at one time.
It's 8 or 9.
Yeah, but you got a lot of girls that, I mean, a lot of girls doing the dirty work.
That's right.
I guess that's what I want to say, and
well,
that makes a team.
Something you kind of bring up during the boys' games is look out there and see how many rebounds Fisher has. You know, he's pretty much the shortest player on the court when he's out there, and he just gets so many rebounds. And it reminds me a lot of how Cheater plays. I mean, she's got another rebound just now, but it seems like they just have that intuition of where to be, you know, and they're at the right place at the right time.
It's funny you mentioned her, too, because she did not play a lot against Siloam Springs and got quite a bit of playing time against, help me out here,
that
against
other
Ozark.
Team, Ozark.
Ozark, yeah, against Ozark. And then today she actually was first or second. I think she was one of the first. She was the first girl off the bench along with Morris. So Coach Brunk showing some confidence. And
Keith, you're just pulling a page out of my playbook where we don't speak of the opponents.
If we beat them, it's okay.
That's it. If we beat them, we can talk about
There's Cheater on cue right
strong.
there. A little bit strong in the shot. And we're going to get a foul call on Southside. Be Rosa Cheater.
Huh. I had her with 4, Keith.
You're going to check her out of the ball game is Lindley Oden. Oh, I like Oden's game, too. I think she's not going to fill up the stat sheet with scoring. She's got 1 point tonight, but she does a lot of things. I mean, you see her making steals, getting rebounds, playing solid defense, assist.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of what she does on the offensive board is getting somebody else open.
Southside doing a good job of matching up on the zone. There's a nice penetration to the hole. That's a Niall Morris, her third personal foul. Be 2 free throws here, or I thought it would be free throws. They're going to call it on the floor. I guess it is. Must have been a continuation.
Yeah, that ball was down, but kind of like you, I kind of thought they were in the act.
Southside putting good pressure on, they'll feed the low post. Charlie, I got to ask you this, though. In that situation, they were able to feed the low post from the left wing. Are you more of an advocate of playing behind the offensive player or trying to front it?
We actually had that discussion a couple weeks ago, and it kind of depends on your height. If you're tall enough, you know, you can kind of play a little bit off of them. But you know, if they have the size advantage, you kind of got to get up in their grill.
Well, I think if they've got the size advantage, you definitely want to play behind them.
That's it.
But
Then come
you've
up
got the size advantage, maybe you can slide up because if you slide up on somebody taller, they're just going to throw over the top.
Yeah.
And that's an easy basket. It's basketball 101 here today.
Yes, sir.
Lady Mav's doing a good job matching up on the defensive end. There's a nice penetration in, up, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Lindley Oden. Southside going to slow it down here with Malia Ty. Lady Tigers pushing that defense out.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make something happen.
It's nice penetration by Paige Watson. She'll be fouled. Get a chance at 2 free throws here. That's Mattingly Addison, her second personal foul. Actually, I think they've got her for 3 fouls. First free throw up and good. Paige had a good ball game tonight.
Mm.
Cole Hawley will check back into the ball game. I think the other key, too, is working on those free throws, making those free throws. Drosopolis Hart, she was solid at the foul line tonight, 6 for 6. That's 2 for 2 for Paige Watson. That's what hurt us in the boys' game the other night was those missed free throws.
Yeah, I don't know.
And those two guys with the 27 points.
Yeah, those two guys that both had 27 points apiece hurt pretty bad, too.
That was a Luka Doncic type play, that Durer kid. Here's a steal by Drosopolis Hart. And it's a good comeback there, though, by
I was going to say, it looked like it rolled off number 2's foot.
Yeah, I think it did. Southside's going to get the ball here.
Of course, I guess we got a number 2 out there, too, so.
Southside leads here 51-34. We've got 1:56 to go here in the ball game. Look at the ball into Malia Ty. Back up top to Drosopolis Hart. We'll work that clock down. We're down to 16 seconds on the shot clock. We haven't got it down that far very often today.
We did a couple of times in the first half and ended up with some really wide open looks, so it's kind of what I expect to see right here.
I'd feed that high post right now. You got Morris working hard down there. Feed that, Odin with Scant right there. It's good coverage. There's a 3 on the way up. There'll be a shot clock violation on the Lady Maps. And when she posted up, she came down to the side and actually had the front advantage. Feed that low post. She's got a nice move to the basket. She'll do that three-quarter spin and get some good looks.
Well, they're switching on her. I think what she'll learn in time is she's going to want to come back towards the ball a little bit and kind of dare that in pass. But, like I said, sophomore, right now you're gonna really look at that stat line and be happy with what you're seeing. Number 11.
Very young team. Lady Mavs get the ball in the front court. It's Malia Ty. We're down just barely over a minute to go here. Going to feed the cutter. That's Drosopolis Hart back up to Lindley Odin. Over to Ty. Yeah, Southside just going to be content to try to run the clock here. Down to 10 seconds. Going to set the screen. There's going to be a steal. Nice flash by Cole Hawley. Will make the steal. Lady Tigers push it into the front court. Here's a 3 on the way. It's off the back of the rim. No good. And there's Morris with another rebound. How much she got, Coach?
8.
8 rebounds. She was close to a double-double because she had 9 points in the ball game.
Yeah, you're right, Keith, man. She's wide open down there in the paint.
Getting some more balanced scoring here in the second half for the Lady Mavs. Going to get a 5-second call. Somebody not happy in the
No, they were not.
Not sure what that was about. They're going to just run the clock out here. Southside going to win this one 51-34. Let's go ahead and wrap up the scoring summary for this ball game. First for the Lady Tigers, Cadence Jinks finished with 3 points. Brooklyn Stovall 2. Hope Kidd 8. Your leading scorer, Mattingly Addison off the bench with 12. Aubrey Carlton 3. McKinsley Unfleet 4. And Gabby Camino rounded up scoring for the Lady Tigers with 1, while for the Lady Mavs, your leading scorer was Yana Drosopolis Hart with 22 points, followed by Nia Morris with 9. Malia Ty with 8 points. Paige Watson 4. Clea Pressey 2. Lenny Odin 1. Rosa Cheater 3. Ellie Carroll 2. And again, it was a ball game where I think there's things that Southside needs to work on, but you got to feel really good where this Lady Maverick team is right now.
Man, you got to feel really good about 21 rebounds. We had 13 steals and a block, so, a lot of those rebounds and one of the steals and the block in the game actually came from your sophomore Anaya. So, like you said, Keith, man, a lot of bright spots out there. I think probably coach is going to look back and figure out how to eliminate some of those folks getting some of those fouls, especially early on. But really, didn't really do too bad there. I'm an advocate to use all your fouls. I feel like they give you 5 of them for a reason, but certainly you
Well, don't use
pace
them.
yourself.
Yeah, don't use them early though.
That's right.
Again, we'll be back here with the boys' game in probably about 8 minutes. Again, Southside wins this one. First wins the girls' game 51-34. You're back here in a bit. You're watching Southside Maverick basketball on the Maverick Sports Network.